been? Where have you been? How was your day? Sorry, let's try arrange these. Let this stand well. Okay, I'm trying as much as possible to ensure we have good lighting. Okay, so yeah. Today I just want to tell you, how a single failure sets me up for success, sets me up for distinction for the rest of my life. It's a long story, but I'll get down with it. So yeah, it was the year 2000 and 2010. It was 2010. Actually, it started from 2009, when I got the form to apply into the university. It was a diploma form at the time because I did not sit for the joint admissions matriculation board exams, which was supposed to take me to the tertiary institution. I didn't sit for that. So I told myself, why not? Get into the university via other means. So I had told my siblings I would get into that with a diploma. In fact, I think at some point I even got a distance learning form. That was when my parents and siblings knew I was very serious, because they thought, how old are you, girl? I was like 17 and I was buying a DLC form. DLC is usually for adults. It's like adults in education. And then I went for it. That was when they realized that, okay, this girl is serious. So I was in Lagos, Badagry at the time, and my sister had a friend in Ahmadu Bello University down north. So why not? He said, it's more affordable schooling. Generally, education is more affordable in the north, and it's very expensive down south. And I have opportunity to actually have the best education going to a federal university, and based on the affordability, it was just the best fit at the time. So yeah, we got the form, and I applied in 2009. So long story short, let me get to the meat of the matter. I got the form, I applied. So at about, I think, early 2010, the list was supposed to be out. The list, of those who have been admitted into the diploma course. It was mass communication, like diploma in mass communication. And the list was supposed to be out. I had a friend then who told me he was in school, and he was the one who was supposed to help me check my name on the admissions board. Then we don't check online, you check on the board. It will be pasted on the board, like it will be printed on a paper and posted on the board. And that was what I wanted to do. So I told my friend, please, could you just help me check? Then his name is Michael. Actually, that's his real name. Then Michael checked and called me back saying, oh, Rebecca, sorry to disappoint you, but you didn't make it. Your name is not on the admissions list. I cried out my eyes. I was so pained. Please stay with me. I'm taking you somewhere. I cried because I didn't make it on that list. And I think it was basically because most of my friends at the time were already in the university. So I wanted to be with them so badly. I wanted to go to the university so badly. So I cried my eyes out. However, I think a month down the line, my sister's friend, the one who helped us to purchase the form in the first place, now called my sister. I was like, oh, hope your sister have resumed school. And my sister said, resumed? No, she's still at home. She didn't make it. Then he said, is it not a diploma course? It's not even JAM or something. Like, it's a diploma form. Almost everyone is taking, and she's good. She's cleared her O-level results. She's good. I'm so sure they would have taken her. My sister said no. Her friend checked and said her name isn't on the list. So my sister's friend said, okay, you know what? I will send you someone's number. He's also doing diploma. He would help you check. And that was how that guy checked, Mubarak. Mubarak checked. And lo and behold, my name was on the wall. But do you know the most painful part? People had already resumed at the time. Classes were on. So when that my friend told me he had checked, it was all a lie. I'm not even sure he was in school at the time. I think he was not even in school. He might have lied to me that he was in school. And in order to cover up, he had to say, oh, my name wasn't on the list, because there was no way he would have explained that he was not able to check the list. So anyways, I quickly packed my things together and I came down. By the time I came to class, lectures were far gone. They've even done some CAs. So I did my very first test. In fact, I think I did like series of tests, and I failed woefully. I think I was one of the last persons to come to class. I was one of the last persons to resume class. And I failed so much. I failed woefully. And that got to me. I felt so bad. I cried once again. I said, okay, what is the point? What is the point of coming to class when I know I won't even pass? What is the point? I should have stayed in my house. I should have stayed in Badagry. I should have stayed in Lagos. What is the point? Why did I come here if I knew I would just come and fail? But guys, that failure propelled me. It gave me the right fueling that I needed at the time to make it. Because what I did would blow your mind. So when I received series of CAs, like tests that we do in class, and the scripts were returned to us, and I saw that I was not progressing, I didn't pass nothing, I told myself, you have to do something. Hey people, what's up? Good evening. I'm so sorry. A lot of you had been online with me. Okay, Fair. I see you. Okay, CK Fair, what's up? You too, what's up? Elijah Gorman, what's up? Rajuk, I see you. Hamid, Trib, Job, Bengali, hola. Ranjit, Job again. I'm fine, Job. I'm fine. You're asking how I am. Zert, I see you. Joe, I'm from Nigeria. Gavin, the goat said, I subbed. Thank you so much for subbing. If you're watching this right now, please give it a thumbs up, like it, and share, so other people could join, and let's tell the story together. NBA young boy, are you crying? I'm not crying. I'm only telling a story. Maybe it was passionate. Lucid 11, hi you two. Ambulance. Okay. Hello Adam, hello Ambulance. Kushal, I'm on mute. You can't hear me. Are you sure? Kushal says he can't hear me, that I'm on mute. Is that true? Can any other person hear me? Am I truly on mute? Mark says, Nibir says, my eyes are red. Are my eyes red? I don't know, maybe from staring at the computer too much. Sometimes when I'm stressed out, my eyes are this red, but I think in all I'm okay. So yeah, someone was saying I'm muted. Please, can you hear me? Can you hear me? How will I do it as a sign language to ask if you could hear me? Oh, you were just kidding. Can you imagine, Kushal? Okay, yeah, so let me continue my story. Please, if you're watching this, kindly sub, kindly like the video. I can see only one like since, and you guys have been here. So please like the video. Like the video, thumbs up the video. All right, so when I received my scripts back and I realized that I had failed, I told myself I cannot continue like this. I came all the way from Badagry. Badagry is in the southwestern parts of the country, and I had moved to the northwestern part of the country. So I needed to do something. So I sat down and I told myself, I need to study. But how can I study if I don't know what to even read? So I had to meet someone who was above us. So there was, in schools you have different levels. So there was this level again, it was not the person just ahead of me. I think that person was like 2 years ahead of me. He had even finished the diploma course. He was waiting for his degree. So I met him, it was this guy, I met him alongside my friend, and, I complained to him, this is what I'm feeling, this is what has happened. I actually want to pass my course. I want to, in fact, at the time, I was not even aiming to be the best student in class. I just wanted to be an excellent child. I just wanted to pass my exams. I just wanted to make my parents, great. I wanted to feel good, really. And I want to feel good too, So he was the one who took us through what to do, how to answer questions in exam, how to answer questions as a tertiary institution student, what to study, how to study. And that was how I got to it. So I had like a reading timetable. I would go to the library and study. In fact, I was going to places people wouldn't even imagine that I could go to study. There was this place in school that was like a love garden. In fact, there was one corridor they called the Devil's Corridor. It's the longest corridor in my school then. I mean, even now. It's the Devil's Corridor. If you go to the corridor in the night, it's always dark. So you see a boy and a girl. That was where I went to with torchlights. And I was reading. I didn't even know what was wrong, at the time. I knew people were looking at me. They were really eyeing me like, what is going on here? What are you doing here? But I didn't get the memo. I didn't know I was at the wrong place. Well, maybe it wasn't the wrong place. I mean, I'm a student and I'm in school. And I was just, reading. Who is this? Trade with E says Nigerian men are the best. Okay. Ratchet says, where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. Sham say, hello, Black Beauty. Hello, you too. Oh, hi, I'm from Tuvalu. It's not safe for us to live here. Really? What's happening in Tuvalu? Okay, so that was how I started reading. In fact, I read to the point I was teaching others. I mean, just right before exams, I was teaching others. I would read so much, then I would go download to people. And the more I downloaded to people, the more I remembered, the more I understood the subject. So people would ask me questions and I would not know what the answer is. But I would go back to the library and read more, then come back and answer them. And that was how, I became well-grounded in the subjects, even though I did not resume early, even though I was not part of the early comers. So, I felt so good about myself, and I went into the exam hall knowing what to write and how to write it. In fact, at the time, I used to feel like 101% ready for exams because I have read all the course outline, I've finished all the curriculum. I know all the scholars in the field. I have really read. And I was, I felt so confident about myself. Ladies and gentlemen, when the first semester result was released, this one sitting in front of you who came last into the class. I was the last person to register in that class. A class of over 158 persons. We're around 160. This girl who came when all the course outline, for the first part of the session was almost done, of the semester was almost done. This girl who failed CS. I topped the class. I was the only person on distinction. I was the only person on distinction when the results were released. I was not expecting it. People were looking for me. Who is this person? Who owns this number? Who is this person? Who is this DO9? Who is this DO9 person? Oh my God. And I'm just looking at them like, God did it. God did it. Because who else do I have? I had just God and my friends and that young man whom God used. And I felt so good about myself. Okay, it's sinking. The news said it is. Oh, okay. Akbar. Hi, beautiful. Hola. Hey, new here. God bless you always, beautiful soul. Thank you. You're welcome. Subscribe and like the video. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for joining this Becca Diaries community. It's a safe space here. We discuss heart to heart. I mostly speak with, tertiary institution students. But even if you have not gotten into tertiary institution or you have just left the tertiary institution, you're still within the range, the community. And even if you're an older person, you're not a student, nothing, don't worry, you're welcome to this community. Anyways, you see, that singular act of me putting my mind to it, of me trusting God that I will be the head and not the tail, and it happened. It gave me the morale. It gave me the confidence for life. You see, after that semester, nobody came close. Nobody came close. Even lecturers would come to class and use me as an example. They will be theorizing and use my name as part of the theory. So when I left diploma and I got into degree proper, no, you just think about it. Nobody came close. Nobody came close. I was the toppest top. People were looking at me from afar. Because at that time, I had gotten the ginger, I had gotten the confidence, I had gotten the backing that I could do anything that I put my mind to. That as a student, unless other students in class had double heads or they were exposed to things that I would never be able to, to get exposed to. If not, why not? I was always in the library. In fact, in my degree course, my nickname was Library. Because I was always in the library studying. And I was not just studying alone. I was doing other things. I was a member of different clubs. I was a member of the fellowship, and I took leadership positions in the fellowship. A member of my state association, and I took leadership positions for those associations. And I was still top in my class. And by the grace of God, I graduated a first-class student. So now I'm a first-class graduate, and I mean, it's just amazing looking back now at how my failure propelled me into distinction for life. Because even right now, I am flying, baby. I am a distinction, baby. I'm a distinction woman, you know. I'm just always on distinction. Whatever I put my mind to, I get to do it. Unless I'm not thinking about it, unless I'm not putting my mind to it. But if I put my mind on something, I'm going to get to the end of it and it's going to be amazing. Amazing, amazing. Remy, hola, how you doing? Eastby says, Michael Blackson, how are you? Really? Did I tell you that's my name? David, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate you. You are too kind. So yeah, do you have questions for me based on the story of how my failure, a single failure, propelled me into distinction for life? How that single failure, coupled with my background, where I was coming from, you know, just made me an amazing, fantastic, excellent child forever. So as I am like this, I'm really so proud of myself, of what I've been through, of where, you know, where I came from and all of that. Trade with E. Are you abroad? I'm in Nigeria. What's up? I'm in Nigeria. You have something for me? So yeah, that is it. And I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of what happened. So now I get to tell people that when you encounter an issue, it's not an excuse, you know, for you to go down. It's not an excuse for you to fail. It should even be the reason you make it. It should be the reason you achieve whatever you put your mind to. It should be the reason you do better. When you encounter an issue, you face a challenge, let it be the reason you do well. Let it be the reason you propel yourself for success. That is just the only way around it, you know? Because if I didn't make up my mind and if I didn't tell myself that, you know what, girl, every other person in this class, they are not same as you. There were people, you know, who came from well-to-do homes. I didn't come from such background. I was just managing my life. At the time, I had to even stay with friends. So I knew where I was coming from. And I knew that I had to make myself proud. And make my parents proud too. So yeah, I had to do what I had to do. Riddle Kalita, hello, how you doing? Trade with E, you can see my ring here. Sure. So yeah, right now looking back, it's worth it. It was worth it. And I'm really proud that I did what I did. And now I am proud, I am happy about everything. So yeah, you're from India. Okay, Ridu Kalita. It's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the community. I hope you've subscribed already and you've liked this video. I come live every day, you know. I am that professor. That professor. I talk to university students in colleges, college of education, polytechnics, so far in tertiary institution. I'm here to, you know, tend to your challenges in school because I was once like you. What do I do for a living? I am that professor. I'm an educator. And I try to help, you know, students in the tertiary institution. That is what I do for a living. I teach them. I encourage them. I motivate them. I mentor them. Students in tertiary institution. That is my job. That is my job. Trade with E. What do you do for a living? It's now your time to answer the question. If you're watching this, please give a thumbs up to this video and follow, subscribe to this channel so that's when next I come online, you would see me. So I basically come online every day. I talk about, you know, everything, challenges facing students in the university. And I try to just, you know, use my own experience to teach people, you know, that to be better. Be better. Hey, yo, what's up? Enda, what's up? Hola. I want a blue-collar job, manual labor plus uni. Is that what you want? Where are you from? Trade with E. And how old are you? Because now you're wanting what? I don't know, get it. I don't understand. So yeah, please, whenever you encounter a challenge, find a way around it. Let it be a sign on you like this that you need to move. Okay, you're a Nigerian, you're 19. Okay, you're done with you're done with secondary school, I guess. Did you sit for JAM this year? Did you sit for JAM? Although I'm sure they're already done with Pursuit TME and all, but are you done with secondary school and did you sit for JAM exams? What advices would you give to a first-year medical student? I'm 19 and starting med school next month. I'm nervous. Oh, and please don't be nervous. What country are you? Let me know. But here, you see, for every first-year student, here's my advice for you. You see, as soon as you get into school, you have no other business, than plotting how you want to make it through school. Literally, as you're entering school, you sit down. You have just one thing to do. Plan. What are the courses? What are the courses you're doing? Are you doing physiology? You're in MBBS, so you do maybe some anatomy. Whatever the courses you're doing, just sit down and plot it out. Now, it's very important that you find out how those courses are and who are the people taking each course in your school. So you need to make friends with the senior students. Please, at this point, don't even try getting into any romantic relationship. Just get platonic relationships. Get senior students, most likely those in maybe 400 level before they go for clinicals. So those in the highest level that are still in school taking normal classroom courses, not people already going into clinicals. At that point, just meet with them, mingle with those in the higher classes and ask the right questions. How are these courses? What are the right books for you to read? Where can you get those books? Are you purchasing them? Can you go to the library and get them? Can they mentor you? Can they mentor you on some of these things? As simple as, how can I go around these courses? How can I answer questions? What are the materials that you can point me at? Because sometimes, some people can be great readers. They go to the library every time, they read. But it's not about reading widely sometimes. It's about reading the right books, having access to the right materials. The right books at the right time. So please get someone to mentor you, someone above you. And please write down your plan. This particular course, I want to have an A in it. This one, I want to have and by the time you plot like that you want to have an A in this one, an A in this one, an A in this one, then you walk towards it. What do I need to do? Maybe I need to read 5 hours a day. Or maybe I need 6 hours a day to just study. Your first year is the most... See, if you fail in your first year, sometimes it's so hard for you to finish with good grades, especially if you're aiming for a first class, like I graduated with a first class. Trade with E says, I'm in the UK and I'm in uni second year. Okay, so why did you tell me you're Nigerian? Okay, you're in the UK but you're Nigerian. Is that what you mean, Trade with E? You're in the UK but you're Nigerian. Is that it? Okay, and I'm from India going to Russia for studies. Oh, wow. So you got a scholarship from India to go to Russia. I'm sure you'll do it, and I believe in you. I trust you. I'm rooting for you. Always remember that Professor Becca, my name is Becca, and my content name is That Professor. Becca of Becca Diaries. This platform is Becca Diaries. Always remember that I am rooting for you. And that says, I somehow always end up procrastinating while studying, like all the time. I'm so sick of it. Yeah, of course. I think procrastination is one of the most common diseases, of success. Procrastination is one of the most, common diseases of high achievers. If you meet even high achievers today, they'll tell you how they battled with procrastination, how they battled so much with procrastination. So this is what I always tell people. When you're procrastinating, you need to sit down and analyze why you are procrastinating. Why are you procrastinating? You need to ask yourself that question. Think about it. Is it because you are scared? You are scared that you will fail when you do the thing? Is it because you're scared that you don't have the skill? You don't know how to do it? Or you're scared that if it happens and you're successful, you'll not be able to handle it? Or you are just lazy. You're just a lazy person. You need to analyze why you procrastinate. You need to analyze it. So when you know the reason why you procrastinate, then we can fix it. So why do you procrastinate? So if you're just a lazy person, you're just lazy, you don't know how to get your head around something. If that is your problem, then we need to know how to tackle it. We need to know how to tackle it. If it is fear of failure, then we know how to tackle that too. If it is fear of success, we need to know how to tackle that too. So it's different problems, different ways of handling them. So for instance, if you think you are not good enough to do something, first, what you need to do is to ensure that you analyze it. Why do I think I'm not good enough? Oh, I lack this particular skill. Then go and get the skill. And if you do not have time to get the skill, get somebody to support you, someone that has the skill. Get someone who has the skill to come support you to achieve what you want to achieve. If you are a lazy person, naturally you're just a lazy person. You don't like to get out of bed. There are ways you can also get around that. As a lazy person, you have to tell yourself, do I want to feel the pain of today or the pain of tomorrow? Because for a lazy person, everything is painful. Oh, I don't want to do that thing. It's too stressful. Oh, I don't want to get up now. Oh, I want to sleep some more. It's sweet. Oh, my bed is calling me. I don't want to work now. So you feel like when you get up to work, there's some pain. But tell yourself, wake up. Do you want to feel the pain now? You want to feel the pain tomorrow? And the pain of tomorrow is a pain of regrets. And that is the one you don't want to feel. That is the one you shouldn't feel. So tell yourself that you need self-discipline, self-control. So you hit yourself into the reality. Jack yourself up, my dear, and do what you have to do. Yes. If you have to, get someone to support you, like an accountability partner, get it. You can get your best friend, your sister, your brother, your partner. Let them be your accountability partner. Tell them that every Monday, I want to study for 5 hours. Please hold me accountable. Oh, every Tuesday, I want to study for 1 hour, every 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. after prayers. I want to wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. and pray. After prayers, I want to study for 1 hour or 2 hours. Please hold me accountable. And then you will see how you'll be progressing. I believe in the power of daily improvement. Anything you want to do, break it into every day. You can be doing something. Maybe you want to learn how to study more. Break it into every day. Every day. You study bit by bit. Even if it is 1 hour. In fact, even if it is 30 minutes. Before you know, you get used to it. And that is what you need to do. Sorry, let me just be going through. Let me be going through this. Okay, hi, you can show. Okay, feet. Okay, I don't know that. Okay, sorry, please. I'm trying to read your questions. Okay, Trade with E says he's a Nigerian boy, is in the uni in the UK. Oh, okay, Trade with E. I wish you all the best. If you have any questions for me, I'll be more than happy to answer you. Thank you so much. It really helped subscribing right now. Oh, thank you so much, Ender. I am rooting for you always. Always remember, I am rooting for you. And you can always come here. I come here every 9:45 to about 10:30, and I leave. So I spend about 30 to 45 minutes every day. And I also post other content on my page, so you can do well to, check them out. I'm here to assist, to help students in the tertiary institution, and I hope that with God by our side, we shall all progress. Ben says, how to do with procrastinating. Okay, I think I had just addressed that. I'm procrastinating since a year. I'm frustrated. Oh, so sorry about your frustration. I apologize for that. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. But like I said, if you are a lazy person, you just have to, motivation sometimes will not even help you. It's just self-discipline. Sometimes you need another person to help you, another person to assist you, and that is where your accountability partner come into place. You need to get somebody, to assist you. Okay, Ender says, I'm definitely not lazy, and I know that I can do wonders if I sit and study, but even doing such a simple thing becomes so hard sometimes. Yes, it is hard. And I tell you for a fact that sometimes it is hard. But when I picture myself in the place that I want to be, then I get up and do something. And that is why I always tell people, have a vision. Because in the days that things get hard for you, it's your vision of the future that gets you going. If you have no vision for your future, where you want to be, then it doesn't make any sense. If I sit here right now and I'm supposed to come live, I'm supposed to come and do this video, but I just sit here because before I came live, I was watching a movie on my phone. I could have just continued watching the movie and not come here to talk. Because why not? I might be carried away, or I don't see the need for it. But because I have a vision for this channel, I have a vision to be a one-stop channel where every tertiary institution students can come to for help. Whether it's been academic problem, study hacks, life hacks, relationship, mental health, how to read, internship opportunities, scholarship opportunities. I want this channel to be a one-stop channel for everything tertiary institution students. So if I had stayed back, if I didn't have the vision, I would probably have been able to stay back. But because I have the vision, and coming live every day is part of the actions I have written down in order to fulfill that vision, in order to see that vision, then I have to jack to reality to do this. So, Enda, I get your point. You are not a lazy person. You understand. But you need to have a vision of the life you want for yourself. You need to have a vision that you don't want to be a failure. You don't want to be an F9 student. You don't want to fail. You want to pass. You want to be an excellent child. You want to be that person that other people can reckon with. You want to be that person that other people use as example. You want to be that person that would excel in your field. You excel in your field and be one of the best, if not the total best in your field. And with that vision in mind, you will do exploits. It will jack you to reality. It will give you the needed steam, the needed acumen to move forward. Hi, Bubsy. Mustafa, hi, I greet you. Mustafa says, Assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. I'm fine, Mustafa. Ben Beckham says, I'm really lazy. I just think about work and the days passes. I can relate, my dear. I can relate. But do you know one thing? Let me bust your bubble. If you have five things on your to-do list, and this is another method, please create to-do list. Every day when you wake up in the morning, create to-do list. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Create to-do list. It helps. And if you have 5 things on your to-do list, for instance, and you do 1, there is a sense of accomplishment that it gives you. Then you have the needed fuel to do the second one. Oh, I've done 2 today, 2/5. Oh, I'm so grateful. And I do 3. Oh, I did 3/5. I'm so happy. So even if you're not able to do these 2 today, you will be happy that you did 3. Even if it is 2 you did out of 5, you will be happy you did 2. But imagine you didn't do anyone and you have 5. The more you will feel overwhelmed. The fact that you didn't do anything, you will feel overwhelmed. By the time you get up the next morning and you realize you still have those 5 things hanging on your head. Sometimes you don't even have clarity of what you want to do because you did not write it down. That is why it is important you write it down. If you write it down, you have clarity. Sometimes you are not clear on what you want because you didn't have it written down. That is a problem. Please, if you're watching this right now, kindly like this video, subscribe, and share with others so they'll come and learn with us. Let people come. Share it with students in tertiary institutions, in colleges, in universities. Share it with people who are just graduated, and share it with people who are just about to enter university. If you have somebody who's just getting into first year or second year in the university, please share this video with them. Okay, Ben says, thanks for the tips. Really grateful you came into my feed. Oh, my pleasure. The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine. Okay, bro, even I have seen shit. I know I can be crazy, but I am lazy. Pramod here. I think we all have that iota of laziness in us. So when I tell people that I can be lazy, that I am lazy, they don't believe me. Because they see this, very hardworking lady. Every time they see me, they say, oh, that's Professor Becca, always busy, always working, always making things happen. But they don't know the battle that goes on within me. They don't know that in my head, before I got to do that work, I battled, I wrestled with my spirit. Because my spirit was so lazy, it didn't want to get out of bed. So when my alarm comes up in the morning, when my alarm goes off in the morning around 5 a.m., something tells me, Rebecca, just sleep. Becca, it's okay, you can just sleep off today. Oh, today, don't do anything, just sleep. But another mind tells me, Rebecca, you have to get out of bed right now and work. You have to put in the work. If the future you have created for yourself is what you want to see, you have to put in the work. Nobody will come and help you. You have to help yourself. You have to help yourself. So please, get off. In fact, sometimes I feel like if God wants to bless you, you have to start doing something first. Then God will bless you. You have to start doing something first. Then through that thing, God will bless you. But as a student, you want to pass an exam and you don't read. What do you want to remember when you get to the exam hall? How do you want God to remind you of what you never read? So you have to study. You have to really study. But we should live with purpose. Of course, Pramod. We need to live with purpose. It's important to live with purpose. We have a purpose. Do you know, I tell people, it's important that you create your vision board. If you can create it on the paper and put it where you can see it every day. If you like, put it in front of your bathroom, in front of your mirror, in front of your wardrobe, anywhere you can see it every day. And if you cannot create the physical one, you create the digital one. Put it on your phone. Put it on your lock screen. Instead of putting that beautiful girl on your lock screen, put your vision on your lock screen, on your phone, on your laptop. So that each day you see it, ensure you see it every day. So you are reminded of where you want to go, where you want to be. So it will further give you the acumen, the strength, the push, the drive, the desire, the passion to keep going. You need it. You need it. We should work for loved ones. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. Enda says, absolutely. I want to be a doctor, not just any doctor, but a real doctor. I am rooting for you, Enda. I am rooting for you. You should be one of the best doctors out there. But trust me, the best doctors out there, they are not lazing around. They put in the extra work. And that extra work they put in today, it pays in the future. It might not pay today. You might be feeling lazy. You might be getting up to read and your friends are playing. Your friends are clubbing. Your friends are eating and drinking. Your friends are everywhere but reading. They are not reading, but you are reading. You feel the pain. I felt it when I was in school. I had people, classmates, who would just go out, who would go and party, and I was studying. I was in the library. They even nicknamed me Library. My second name in the university was Library. But today it's paying off because I graduated with a first class. And that first class certificate is really paving way for me today. It's also made me believe in myself that I could do something because I graduated top of my class, top of my department, and top of my faculty. Top of my faculty. I received a handshake from the vice chancellor of my school. I received a certificate of honor. I received a laptop as gift. And I felt so proud of myself. I felt so proud. And I knew my parents, my friends, everyone around me was so proud of me. So please, promise me, Enda, that you do absolutely, absolutely well. Ben Beckham says, thanks. You are the type of mentor I need in my life. I'm so honored. I'm so honored, Ben. And I will be here every time you need me. Every time you need me, please just send a message under any of my videos. Send a message under any of my videos. I always respond to messages and I will respond to you. I am always here. I come here every night, 9:45 p.m. Every night I come here 9:45 p.m. to 10:30. 9:45 p.m. to 10:30. I am here to share my experience with students in tertiary institution, to rub minds with you, to encourage you, to tell you that you are not alone, to tell you that I love you, to tell you that I'm rooting for you. If you have any issues, talk to me. I am also a lecturer in a university. I teach. I lecture students. I teach students and I always want to solve your problems. I am here to solve your problems. If I do not have the response now, I will do another video later to further buttress on that. But I need you to know that I am here with you. Mihaj Vlog says, sister, I also have 7.37k subscribers complete. Congratulations. I admire you. Are you okay? Enda says, are you a university teacher between and where are you from? Yes, I'm a university teacher what you call lecturer. So that is why I am trying to carve a name for myself here. For this content, I want to be called That Professor. Yeah, that is the name I want to give myself here. That Professor. But I am actually an educator and I teach in the university. So yeah, I'm a university teacher and I am from Nigeria and I am currently in Nigeria. I am from Nigeria and currently in Nigeria. Ben Beckham says, thanks, ma'am. After 1 month, I'll tell you my progress. Don't forget me. I will never forget you, Ben Beckham. I will never forget you. So, yes, please, please, please. Ender says, we are proud of you as well. Oh, thank you, Ender. Thank you. I feel so loved. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. It's been a wonderful night with you, with Ben, with Pramod, with Mustafa, all of you who have been asking me questions and I've been writing down here. I've been reading all your chats and I am, in absolute awe of you. I am so proud of you. So I have a group. I created a group for young people, young people around the world. It's specifically for, young Nigerians and young Africans. But recently I'm starting to expand it, so far you're a young person. It's an accountability group. I created an accountability group, for young people. It's just for young people. It's called Theater and Personal Development for Young Persons. On the group, we hold ourselves accountable. On the group, you have an accountability partner. You check up on each other. You create, at the beginning of the year, for instance, this year, we did what we call the Personal Development Challenge, where we all wrote down, some things about ourselves. We review our lives. We had some moments of self-reflection, and we did personal development plan. We had our vision board, our vision statements, everything. So please, if you are interested in such, let me know. I can pin, you can reach out to me on Instagram. Let me pin my Instagram for you. I'll send it to you now. My Instagram, so you get to send me message interested in joining the platform. If not, it is fine, but you can still send me messages if there's something you want me to address and do a video about. I'll do a video about it so that you and other people can learn. So Ben says, ma'am, is Nigeria and Niger same? No, they are not. Actually, Niger, the second spelling Niger, Niger is a state in Nigeria. But there is a country called Niger, which is also spelled like that. So Nigeria is different from Niger. We share a border. So we share a border. We share a border, but we are not the same. So there is Nigeria. That is where I am. I'm a Nigerian. And there is Niger. Okay, Enda says, is there a process to join the group? How do I join? Okay, let me I'll pin my, what's it called? My Instagram handle. So you reach out to me on Instagram. Let me pin it. I'm so sorry. I'm coming, please. I'll pin it so you can just message me on @ShayBecks. My handle is @ShayBecks, but I'm typing it now @ShayBecks. Okay, I have dropped it. Let me pin it. I hope I can pin. Yeah, I have pinned it now. I have pinned it @ShayBecks. So just send me a message on Instagram. Then I will send you the link to the group. I'll ask you a few questions. It's just a normal, it's a normal formality. Just I'll ask you for your legal name, where you're joining from, your age, all that. So you join the group, and then you can also share with your friends from your country, wherever you find yourself, for them to join the group. It's actually an amazing group, and you enjoy yourself there. So yes, you're welcome to the group. Just message me on Instagram and we'll take it from there. Thanks. I gotta go right now. May God help everyone. Amen. May God help everyone. Yes, it's actually time for me to also go. It's already 10:30. Thank you so much, Ben. Thank you so much, Enda. It's been an amazing time talking with you guys. You guys made my night. And like I said, anytime you're here around 9:45, just look for me. I am here. And even if I'm not here, I always drop videos on my page. So feel free to go to my page, watch the videos. It's for students like you, and I'm sure you're going to learn one or two things from there. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining today's live. I'm sure you learned something today. I hope to see you tomorrow. every one of you and even more people. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Also like this video and ensure that you share this video with your loved ones. Share them with other students that you know, so they learn as as we're also learning. And I pray that every one of you, will be blessed with what you desire, that you shall attain, what you wish to attain, that you have all the good things in life come to you, that the universe will come, will turn around in your favor, that God will crown your effort, that God will give you what you need, the needed strength, the needed acumen, the needed drive that you need to achieve all of your goals, and that God will give you clarity of what you want, clarity of purpose, clarity of mind, in everything you want to do, that God gives you direction, God gives you insights. So instead of you wandering around, that you receive that supernatural insight and that you do the right thing always. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.